This is Joy, and I'm a videographer of Pioneer. On April 14th, I arrived at the Incheon International Airport in my country, South Korea. In this video, I will show you what efforts the South Korean government is making to prevent COVID-19 infections from flowing in from abroad through my entry process. As soon as I got off the plane, I saw these information boards. Mainly, it was information about a mobile phone application that I have to download. In South Korea, it is mandatory to be quarantined for those who come from abroad anywhere for 2 weeks, and the government manages them through this application to prevent them from leaving designed quarantine facilities. The next step is meeting with a doctor based on health status questionnaire. People are required to check for recent symptoms, and if someone is classified as a suspected infection, they will be tested for coronavirus at the airport and will stay for a day until the results are released at a nearby hotel. If your fever is normal, you have no symptoms, and you had a simple safety training, you are done with the quarantine process. This is baggage claim area. As you can see, there are more conveyor belts with no baggage coming in. Airport workers are keeping the baggage carousels clean even though most of them are not currently being used. I found my luggage and I finally finished the whole process for entry. But from this moment on, the second long journey to home began. As a first step, people living in Seoul, the capital of South Korea, gathered by reason groups and take the same bus to the health center for coronavirus test. I couldn't get out of the designed place until the people of another plane arrived. This is the health center in Gangnam where I live. Here, I wrote my personal information and got the COVID-19 test. It was so painful. After the test, the health center takes each person home by ambulance to prevent possible infection in the process of moving home. Now, on the final journey, when I arrived in my room, which was my quarantine facility, 2 weeks of isolation began. On the second day of my quarantine, the health center sent quarantined staff. Various items were arrived along with a flower pot considering psychological factors. Firstly, garbage bags to keep the rules that require collecting and disposing of waste that occurs for 2 weeks at a time. And this is a disinfectant spray to clean up everywhere my hands reach. I got 10 masks and hand clean gel. Lastly, the thermometer for reporting body temperature twice a day in the morning and after. Korean people are proud of the staff and the army working at the airport. The public officers in charge will ask how the people in quarantine are doing every day for 2 weeks and the way the government works on COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic is still in progress, but each country is doing its best. This is Joy Kim reporting from the Pioneer publication.